Welcome back, Banger fans. Sam Astronaut, back to bring you perhaps the most bizarre overkill review of the year yet. A little update on me. I'm about to go play my first festival, Gathering of the Juggalos, this Wednesday in Ohio on August 13th. Then host my 40th birthday show back in Toronto on August 16th at the TD Music Hall. So if you're in the GTA, come party with me. Alright, well, with that out of the way, I bring you the Queens of Kawaii Metal. This is Babymetal. That was Ratata, the ridiculously catchy, fun, playful, yet heavy banger which features Electric Callboy from Babymetal's 5th studio album, Metal Fourth, out today, August 8th via Capitol Records. Babymetal originated back in 2010 from Tokyo, Japan, and took the metal world by storm with their unique blend of cutesy kawaii pop idols doing full-on choreographed performances singing in Japanese on top of sick, diverse instrumental tracks. This was a huge cultural phenomenon at that time, as unless you grew up with visual K bands like X Japan or Durham Grey or The Gazette, or watch a lot of anime and new bands like Maximum the Hormone who did the opening for Death Note, you probably didn't know much about Japanese culture. Fast forward 15 years later, Kawaii Metal is popular all over the world with many new bands, and you have Babymetal thank for it. What Babymetal managed to do is not only break stereotypes of the metal world, but also bring a huge light into the Eastern metal world. Also doing many collabs with many different types of artists and bands, they have normalized creative collaborations, which I feel are crucial to metal elongating its lifespan as a whole. So how does Babymetal's 5th studio album, Metal Fourth, stand up against their 4 previous studio albums? Let's find out. Metal Fourth might just be the ultimate collaboration album of 2025. The album starts off with a killer collab with pop metal sensation Poppy. That was From Me to You, an upbeat, catchy, and memorable song with some nice contrasting harsh moments. Poppy has been really turning up the heat in recent years since her Grammy performance getting heavier and heavier. Aside from this, the album also features the Ratata track you heard earlier featuring the ever so fun Electric Callboy, Song 3 featuring the brutal Slaughter to Prevail, Con Con featuring India's Bloodywood, Sunset Kiss featuring the amazing shredding Polyphia, My Queen featuring the Canadian metal queen Courtney from Spirit Box, and Metalli featuring the legendary Tom Morello. This is the most diverse metal album I've heard since Kim Dracula's debut album last year. Straight up, every single song has a totally different vibe while having the signature Babymetal vibe alive in each song. Continuing on from my last point, with a band like Babymetal, I feel anything is possible. They broke the status quo the moment they were born. With where the music world is going at the moment, collaboration and diversity is more relevant than ever. It causes innovation. If you follow the K-pop scene, you'll understand why they have been blowing up. It's because they embraced a lot of North American fashion and songwriting into their music, thus marrying the two together, with mega artists like Blackpink getting recognition from icons like Lady Gaga. Even myself, not as just a multi-genre musician who makes everything from trap metal, funk to scream rap, dubstep, industrial, gothic to black and deathcore, dance floor bangers. I also been DJing and getting into know the rave scene, and I see all type of artists just collaborating, and I see the EDM scene thriving more and more because of it. So Babymetal, I feel, has opened the door to infinite possibilities with this album. I think my personal favorite song on the album is Kawaii, which has the sickest trap beat, 808 bass, badass bars, cutesy bars, barking, screaming dog barks, and mixed with some hard-ass instrumentals. Metal Fourth is the first album with new vocalist and dancer Metal, and it marks a significant shift in Babymetal's sound, as until now, Babymetal never really had any of their members doing full-on screams in songs before. So for anyone being like, oh, they aren't heavy, really, well, think again. That was a disgustingly heavy yet fun sounding song 3. For anyone doubting the longevity of Babymetal, even me after hearing their third and fourth album having a bit of a depressive slump of a tone after losing Yui Metal, I felt they were like all grown up and were forgetting to have fun, which is the most important thing about songwriting and making music in general. Song 3 totally changes the game of what Babymetal can do and opens up an infinite world of possibilities that lets them be serious when they want, be cute when they want, be funny when they want, collaborate with whoever they want, and do whatever they want. Babymetal, I feel, is on a mission to unite the world. From east to west to north to south, I feel it's a great effort to abolish hate and spread love all over the world. There are so many feel-good moments with a variety of emotions in this album. It's hard not to be in a good mood listening to it after. Obviously, you have the tongue-in-cheek fun tracks like Ratata, Song 3, Kawaii, but also you have deep emotional lyrics on songs like Sunset Kiss, Algorithm, and White Flame. This is an important point to make, I feel. The world is very divided right now, and a lot of people are trying to find their true selves, feel validated by others around them. I feel we can use Babymetal as a good example of where to focus your attention on, to keep your head in the game, to keep bettering yourself, to keep reinventing yourself, to keep moving forward, to get along with others even if you don't disagree or agree. Just do you. Be good to yourself and those around you. Don't waste your energy on being negative. Spread more love and positivity and we can all benefit from it. I don't know how Babymetal managed to make this many tonal shifts within one album. It's actually very hard to write a good cohesive album while changing the songwriting style, mood, lyrical themes, and vocal styles pretty much every song to song. That was Con, a really fun mashup of South Asian and East Asian cultural instrumentals mixed with Western metal influences featuring the Indian metal band Bloodywood. Being a South Asian myself, seeing this made me really happy. Aside from this, My Queen has this dizzying style riffing and old school Darn Grey vibe, which is fighting for my favorite song of the album at the moment, and Courtney absolutely crushes other parts. This is the most fun I've had reviewing any album this year. I was pleasantly surprised with the songwriting of each song. The singing style also changes from song to song, matching the instrumentals and lyrical themes. Throughout the 10 songs, I wasn't bored even for 1 second, with all the collaborations really bringing a different flavor to each song. I feel this is the strongest album Babymetal has put out since their inception 15 years ago. Therefore, I'm giving Metal Force a perfect 5 out of 5 Foxcott masks here on Overkill Reviews. Now it's time for the shout-out, where I get to share with you what I've been listening to. First up, I got the German gothic metal band Lord of the Lost with their latest album, Opus Nor Volume 1, which came out on August 8th via Napalm Records. Founded back in 2007 as a solo project by Chris Harms, they've come a long way, and this marks the band's 10th studio album. I personally learned a lot of my gothic singing tones from him. The songwriting on this album was also really good, deep, fierce, and emotionally charged. Next up, I got the industrial pop innovator Aesthetic Perfection with a completely redone old school banger of an album, Closer to Human, which came out on June 20th via Closer to Human Music. Danny from Aesthetic Perfection has been a pretty big inspiration on my solo music journey. I played my second ever solo show with him at the Garrison, and it's been awesome seeing him grow, taking on new challenges, touring with Till from Rammstein, and doing sold out shows all by himself. The Kings of Dark Trap are back with their latest album, Thy Kingdom Come, which came out on August 1st by G59 Records. Sousa Boys are one of the most popular rap duos in the underground music scene, and have been raising hell since 2013. The 10-track album has a signature Sousa Boys tones, like the depressive, dark vibes on the beats, while having emotional rapping and melodic rap singing, while switching to drop like hard-ass bars on Carried Away featuring Night Lavelle, and Now and the Hour of Our Death featuring Bolts. Last but not least, I got Sudden Death with Void Volume 2.5, Part 1, 2, and 3, which came out on June 25th, July 2nd, and July 9th via Void Music. Sudden Death is a producer and DJ that makes ridiculously heavy dubstep and rhythm music. I feel like I had to mention this as he just dropped 3 back-to-back remix albums, which includes 76 songs, 4 hours of live music, crazy remixes by a lot of artists in the bass music scene, and also solo originals. I got my tickets to see him in Montreal in October, and I cannot wait. Alright, Banger friends, there you go. Till next time, Sam Astral signing out.